we are presented with a question here which says figure 6.1 shows the human digestive system. So A, B, C, D, E are the labeled parts. This is the alimentary canal, or the one we are calling the human digestive system. Let's see how the question are asked. A1, state the letter of the organ that makes bowel. The letter that makes bowel, alright, sorry, the letter which represents the structure that makes bowel is actually B. What is B? B is the liver. So B. Well, research a little bit on how bowel is made, and also research on the functions of bowel. You may need it later. Name the organ that stores bowel. Name the organ that stores bowel. It's actually this small part here we are calling the gallbladder. The gallbladder. I always say, in biology, they can mark you wrong for a wrong spelling. So clear that issue if you have it. This is the reason why you do English language. The bowel duct can become blocked. Now, let's go back here. All right. What is a bowel duct? Well, it is a tube which carries what? Bowel. Mainly, if it is stored in the gallbladder, meaning there should be a tube coming from down there, meaning it can be blocked. Explain why this causes problems with the digestive, with the digestion of fats. If the bowel duct is blocked, how is it being blocked related to the digestion of fats? Isn't that curious? Meaning, there is something which the bowel duct carries, which works on fats. That is what we call emulsification, which is the breakdown of large droplets of fats into smaller ones. But what does that is lipase, an enzyme which is found there in the bowel. Now you have to go straight to the point. I always tell my students in biology, don't tell stories. They are not interested. They're interested in you giving them solutions. By the way, my number is 960746873. Let's devise together. Of course, you have to pay a little bit, but very affordable. All right. WhatsApp me. So the thing is, bowel carries lipase, which emulsifies the what? The fats. Okay? So bowel is necessary, okay, for emulsification of what? Of fats. Okay? Are we there? Which is needed to do what? To increase. There's no why we need emulsification. It's when you break down large stuff. Let me take you back to chemistry. When you did one of the factors that affect the rate of chemical reaction, you said surface area. You said the larger the surface area, what happens? The higher the rate of chemical reaction. Meaning, the smaller the size of the particles, the faster the rate of chemical reaction. Same thing here. When you break down large components or droplets of fats into smaller ones, the smaller ones, they have a larger surface area. Hence, the reaction is faster in the alimentary canal. You get the concept, isn't it? So when this emulsification of fats is needed to increase the surface area, all right, for the what? For the action of lipase. So you have large droplets. These are broken down into smaller ones. This process is what we're calling emulsification, and lipase is an enzyme responsible for that. So this here, they've got a larger surface area, hence enzymes can work better there. Anyway, I've explained enough. Follow for more in law. Start revising exams are near.